everyone, my name is Haley and
my name is Izzy. Hello everybody.
Okay, today we're going to be showing you how to brush your dog's teeth and also how to look after their gums. So Izzy is a rescue dog, and so she's got not so bad teeth, but her front teeth are kind of ground in the front, and she gets like yellow calculus on her teeth, and she also gets a bit of gingivitis if I don't look after them on her gums. We're actually looking this month into buying a tooth tartar scraper as well. But for now, I'm also just going to show you how you can very easily look after your dog's teeth, especially if your dog is like a rescue like mine and you're just wanting to, keep their teeth white and healthy, or at least their breath clean and all the rest of it. Why are we doing this? Because if you don't brush your dog's teeth, their teeth will rot. They do get bad breath, especially if they're rescue dogs and they're on a wet, dry food diet, which is healthy enough. Their teeth do tend to rot, and it can shorten their lifespan dramatically, because when they're swallowing that infected mucus all the time, it goes into their gut and it gradually poisons them to death. So that is why it is so important to brush your dog's teeth if they are a rescue or a dog like mine, which struggles from a bit of gingivitis and rotten teeth. Okay, so there are two tinctures that I learned from the vet online that we use for cleaning our dog's teeth. The first one is really super simple. I keep mine in a dropper bottle. It's a mixture of green tea. I do mine by about a ratio of about, I would say, probably 10 to 1 or 5 to 1. So it's a mixture literally of just boiled and poured in green tea with honey. Just honey and green tea. When it's stored for quite a while in the dropper bottle, it does make a bit of a kombucha, but don't stress, this is actually even better because we're using this to assist your dog's gums with the microbes in the muti. Okay, so this is the last thing you put on the dog's teeth. I will show you just now, more on their gums than anything. And then the paste that we use to brush the dog's teeth is a mixture of coconut oil and bicarbonate of soda. This is what you brush your dog's teeth with because it's antimicrobial, and it kills a lot of the microbes and things that are causing their teeth to rot. It also helps to keep their teeth nice and kind of clean. So I'll show you how simple it is. Now, I also have some tips for brushing teeth because I have to brush Izzy's teeth like almost every day, so we've actually gotten really used to exactly how we can do it without making her gums bleed, etc. So firstly, I do strongly suggest do not use an adult toothbrush if you are brushing your dog's teeth. Make sure you're using a kiddie's or a baby toothbrush. Then when you begin to brush your dog's teeth, make sure that you're brushing and holding the tooth downward so that it doesn't scrape their gum. Okay, this is very important. You don't want to hold it sideways like we do for us humans, because as soon as you start brushing sideways, the bristle gets into the line of their gum crease and it makes their gums bleed, which is really not nice. Okay, so just make sure that when you're brushing, that you're brushing with a downward action. And the same goes for the bottom teeth. When you start doing the bottom teeth, just make sure that you're brushing with an upward action so that you don't hit the gum by accident while you're brushing. Okay, so I'm just going to actually give Izzy's fangs a bit of a scrub. She needs a bit of a clean today, not too much. And then at the back of my dog's teeth, she's actually got worse rots and calculus that we're working on. It's the reason I have to get a tartar scraper for her. But for now, we just brush every day, pretty much, using the upward downward action, which really works. I find that when I brush her teeth like this, I can get all of her teeth scrubbed and clean without her gums really bleeding. And also you do have to brush quite gently, even with the kiddie's toothbrush, but firmly. Okay, front teeth, Izzy. There we go, good girl. Good girl, Izzy. Very good girl. Oh, you're sweet. Okay, so when you're done brushing the teeth, Izzy struggles with like bad breath, and then she also gets like a gingivitis if I don't do this. So this is now the green tea honey mixture. So what you do is now after you finish brushing the dog's teeth, you just preferably in a dropper bottle. I find this is the easiest way. I just put mine in a recycled dropper bottle, and you just take that honey green tea stuff and you spridge it onto their gum line. I try to get all of her gums before I'm finished cleaning her teeth. I don't think Izzy minds too much us showing you this today because we do it almost every day. She's quite used to it now. You can also shove it like right into the back. I know it's a glass vial, that's why I keep it away from the teeth, so angle it back from the teeth when you're shoving it into the back of the gum line. And just make sure that you get it all over the gums. I did get this recipe from an online vet who said that this is the safest way to look after your dog's teeth if you're not taking them to a vet to get professionally cleaned. And it's true, it's actually really working. It keeps my dog's teeth and gums fresh and healthy every day. So I do suggest this for other people. And once again, it does. I've heard this one from other dog owners. Brushing and caring for your dog's teeth, especially if they're rescue and have brown or decaying or calculated teeth or whatever, it extends their lifespan by up to a few years longer. I think usually about 4 to 8 years longer. So please do make sure to look after your doggy's teeth and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.